More than 10 Octobers ago, 2012, as a newly elected Member of Parliament, I had the good fortune of being selected by my party to be a part of the parliamentary delegation to attend the 67th UNGA, United Nations General Assembly. That was in 2012. All members of the delegation attend and speak for India. These sessions are held in committee rooms, which are more like actually large conference rooms near the main hall where the UNGA convenes. However, through a quirk of fate, it's a very long story, but I was informed, in addition to the statements I'll be making in the committee rooms, I was informed I'd also be addressing the UN General Assembly. Big! So I did so. On the 22nd of October 2012, one of the biggest days of my life, I had the opportunity to touch upon lots of subjects: gender, equity, infant mortality, poverty, and so many more in that 12-minute address. Now, for all practical purposes, parliamentary delegations from India are not being sent to the United Nations anymore. This was a practice which began by former Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. People would look forward to it across parties, 10, 12, 15 members of parliament, some very senior members, some very junior members. Like when I went in 2012, the senior most member of our delegation was former Deputy Prime Minister Mr. L.K. Advani. We had Mr. Anant Kumar, who was a 5 or 6 time MP, along with us rookies who went. It was a fabulous learning experience, but that's been stopped by this current dispensation from 2015. Boom, no more parliamentary delegations. So for this week's column, I got some senior parliamentarians and some fresh parliamentarians, first-time parliamentarians, to express themselves. What do they think about this practice of not sending parliamentary delegations to the United Nations every year between October, November, December? Why has it been stopped? So we have the voices of P. Chidambaram, former Home Minister, Finance Minister. We have Professor Ram Gopal Yadav, senior parliamentarian from the Samajwadi Party. Dr. Shashi Tharoor, a good voice because he's not only a parliamentarian, he also worked in the United Nations. We have Priyanka Chaturvedi from the Shiv Sena, who's a first-time MP, her views, and another first-time MP, Dr. Manoj Jha from the RJD. All this on 0 hour. Why, oh why, has this government stopped the practice of sending parliamentary delegations to the United Nations? Every alternate Friday in the Indian Express, 0 hour. Click on the description below to read the full article.